your hands on your hips. Simon says, put your hands on your knees. Ay. Simon says, put your hands on your feet. Ay. Simon says, bust it open like a freak. Ay.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 2. I will be talking about the beginning stages of how to start a business, the legal way. I know this video is kind of late, but as you saw in my intro, I do have a full-time job, so normally a lot of my business stuff for right now is either very early in the morning before I go to work, or it's late at night after I go to work, but I managed to get it done. So hopefully y'all can stay up with me, watch the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I will try to put out a video at least every day, almost 3 times a week. At least, I would say 3 times a week. Just to prepare everything and show y'all my journey of running a business as a full-time employee. So I know I mentioned in the last video that I'll be talking about basically how to prepare your business to get lifted off the ground, or at least to start it the legal way. When you're first starting out, you don't really need these things, but I always like to be safe than sorry, so I got them anyways. And I will tell you the pros and cons about why getting them now versus not later. So the first one you want to do is do a Google research. You want to do a Google research of your brand name, or whatever your name you want to name your company, to see if there's anything out there that has your name with it. Because if it does have your name, then obviously you can't use it. So that's step 1. Excuse me. Step 2, once you find your brand name, this step is optional, but for me this is something that I wanted to go ahead and do. Where I went down to my courthouse, or my city council, and I registered my brand name as a DBA, which is doing business as. So initially, I did my DBA as doing business as Simon Says Nails and Sip, and that was tying into me selling out my press-on nails. So once you do a DBA, then now they tell you, that's your name for 10 years. I believe that's how long it was. And then you pay for it. For me, it was only $22 to get a DBA, and it's good for 10 years. She did mention that there is an option where you can change your name if you decide that, like you want to rebrand and change your name, because that's what I'm thinking about doing now. You would pay, I believe it's like $33, something like that. It's in the 30s, which isn't bad, and it would still be good for the 10 years. So you definitely want to look at your state requirements for small businesses starting up, because prices can be different. I heard that some people, it's free to get a DBA. I heard some people, they have to pay $50 to get a DBA. It all depends on what state you're in. So then the third thing would be to get a seller's permit. Getting a seller's permit, that's the easiest thing you can do. It's online. You fill out the website and they mail it to you. It's completely free. You do not have to pay for a seller's permit. And I'm going to repeat this one more time.
You do not have to pay
for a seller's permit. If you see your website where it says, oh, you have to pay $10, you have to pay $20, they're scamming you. So do not pay for nothing when it comes to a seller's permit. And if you ever forget, just stop by on this video and you will hear me say, once again, you do not have to pay for a seller's permit. So, that's the third thing. Sorry, my hair is kind of looking all everywhere. Keep in mind, I'm just getting home from work. So, okay, the third thing, completely optional, but you can apply for an EIN number. An EIN number is a federal number that is registering your business. So technically, your EIN number is your business social security number, okay? Right off the bat, you don't really need it, because if you're starting a business, you're starting out as a sole proprietor, so you don't have any employees that you're hiring, you don't have anybody that works for you. So technically you don't need an EIN number, because the EIN number is what your employees would use to file taxes. So I got one just because I thought we would need one right off the bat from doing my research, but you really don't need an EIN number. And also an EIN number is free to register for an EIN number, I believe. I have to double check that, but I will leave that answer down below in the description box if it isn't free, but I believe it is free. That you can register online as well, and then they don't send you anything. What they will do is that they will email you, or they will show you on the screen, and then they will tell you that you would have to print it out for your records. One of those two things. Alrighty. So then I have a whole notebook. So after registering your EIN number, your business is registered with your state within your county. After that, then you can start going into the details of getting a business, getting a website, getting a domain name, making products for your business. Even though you kind of should already start making products for your business, that way you can just get out there running. One thing that I would highly advise is to get a business bank account. It's always good starting off, to me anyways, starting off, it's always good to get a business bank account. Because, like for me, I started selling on Etsy first. So when I was getting those orders coming in, it was going to my regular bank account at first, which goes with my direct deposit. And so everything was running together, and I couldn't really separate what was my business money compared to what was my personal money, because I definitely don't want to spend my business money right now, because I wanted to save up, and that way I can try to get it to where it wants to be. So technically right now I'm investing into my business. So I'm using my personal money, investing into my business. And that's what you're going to start doing for about like the first year. I'm only a couple months in. I started in February. Well, that's when I registered my business. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I'm 8 months in. I've had sales here and there, but they're not like consistent sales, which is okay, because I know eventually I'm going to get to that consistency, but I'm growing, so I have to advertise, you have to promote, things like that. So like the next thing you will want to do is pretty much once you get the bank account, you separate your money from your personal money. You just have fun doing what you want to do. You have to have a passion for what you're selling. If you don't have a passion for what you're selling, then you're not going to really have the motivation to make these products and to make them with good quality. One thing that I've learned anyways, people will buy handmade stuff over things that are sold in stores because they understand the quality of the item compared to the quantity. Some of the, like for example, some of the lip glosses that you see are being sold at Walmart, sold at the drugstore, sold at beauty supply stores, you really don't know what kind of chemicals go into that. It might not just be all natural products that go into those lip glosses. But when you buy lip glosses, like for example, D Beauty Outlet, she sells lip glosses, but she makes videos about her lip glosses every day. She shows you what ingredients go into her lip glosses. So you can actually see that these are natural ingredients. These are not chemicals that we're selling to put into your body. These are actual natural ingredients that will put moisture back into your lips after it's been dried from the air, from the element in the sky. So that's the difference of why people choose to make homemade things compared to buying things at the store. Yes, it might be expensive, but keep in mind, you also have to pay a little bit for their time of making these things. The ones in the store, they're manufactured, so it doesn't really compare, you know? Do you want quantity for the cheaper price? Or would you like quality and get some benefits for a little bit more of an expensive price? I'm just saying. That could be for another topic. If you want me to do a video about that, just leave a comment down below. The difference between handmade stuff and store-bought stuff, because there is a difference. I can definitely touch on that. Other than that, I believe that's everything that you would need to start a business. At least that's everything that I needed to start my business up and running. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what else. If I do think of anything else that I find important that you would need to know before starting a business, I would definitely leave that down below in the description box. After you get done with all 5-6 steps, so your DBA, your seller's permit, your EIN number, your bank account, if that's what you decide to do, that's optional. I'm doing it. You want to start buying your inventory. Depending on what you're selling, depends on your inventory. So for example, like me, I was selling, or I am selling press-on nails. So with the press-on nails, I have some that are ready to ship, and then I have some where I have to make them because it has to fit according to what the nail size is. So you also have to kind of take into account the time, the materials that they use, and getting it out there to you, compared to like if you're selling lip glosses. You know, you can easily make 12 lip glosses and just have them in stock on inventory. You can't really make 12 press-on nails and have them in stock for inventory because everybody doesn't have the same size nails. Everybody might not like the same color scheme or the same design. So that's why sometimes people make their orders, or sometimes people put items on their website or sell items but turn around and have to make the items compared to them being already ready for ship. But I think I kind of went like in a full circle. I went left a little bit. I like to make my orders as I get them for my personal nails. I am thinking about having some personal nails that may be ready to ship. So I haven't decided on that yet, but I will let you guys know. One thing I am working on right now that I can tell you is that I have a new collection coming up, and it's for the upcoming holiday, so y'all really should take a look at that. I will also go ahead and leave my Etsy down below, so y'all can go check out some of my nails, and go ahead and subscribe to my email list on the new website at StallionsSaysShop.com. And I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye, ladies.
Yeah, 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 baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 yeah.